Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Runix and welcome back to War Thunder. Welcome once more to the Russian line. Today I'm going to be playing in the realistic battles with the Yak-9T, a tier 3 aircraft, which I think is actually quite a beautiful aircraft, but I'll get onto that later. To the subscribers and viewers who look at this quite often, I apologize. I am sorry. My excuse is minimal, I'll explain it now. I was working on a Vietnam skin for the TBF and it's basically absorbed me in. My other excuse, it's not really an excuse, but my other reason is that I was doing work and I was just distracted by other things that I wanted to do. So this video is incredibly late, and to be precise it's actually 2 weeks late, which means I've gone way off my schedule about the whole making one video at least per week. This is the start of it again. I intend to have at least one video per week, and I will get out a Kerbal Space Program cinematic. It's almost like a joke, not a joke, a hackneyed kind of term for me. That I will get out a Kerbal Space Program cinematic, but the problem is that I'm quite simply not really playing it that often. Therefore, I'm not really having the reasoning. Excuse me whilst I drink some water. Not having the reasoning to make a cinematic, because normally I make a cinematic because I want to, because I'm playing Kerbal Space Program and I go, hey, I want to make a cinematic because, you know, I just want to. Now, I had something to say, but I've forgotten. Let's just get straight into this. So, yeah, I'm playing Realistic Battles. This is the Yak-9T. Not much else to say. How would I miss? Oh, alas, I've remembered. I may drop out of sound-wise out of this, and I do not intend to. First off, the reasoning behind that is because my audio is not auto-recorded, which means that basically it's not recorded over the top of this War Thunder footage and then connected back over the War Thunder footage. It's instead recorded with the War Thunder straight into one video file. Which... what was that? Oh, it's him. What? The deuce? There's always one. But the reason why is because basically my microphone input is just for some reason not sticking around. It just keeps dropping out. Don't know why. There's nothing I can do about it apart from use my alternative microphone, which for once I've actually figured out how to use. So those of you who have been around since I was making videos about Tricky Truck will know that my microphone, my desk microphone, I had to sit very close to it. I basically figured that out by actually reading what I'm supposed to be doing with the microphone and changing the settings, which always helps. It's always a good thing, because when I came back from, well, when I just came to making this video today, I looked at my YouTube channel. I've got 10 subscribers now. Thank you so much to those 10 subscribers. I do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It means that 10 people want to watch my videos, and that's all good. But when I looked at my videos, I saw that my previous video, my episode 12, I don't remember my episode 12. I didn't remember what I did because I don't really have the greatest of memories. Well, at least can't really think for myself, and that's what it is. But I looked at episode 12 and I went, oh my gosh, I'm playing realistic. I thought I was playing arcade still. Genius. Which leads to me to be rather excited today, because not only am I making a video first for a long time, not only am I playing with the Yak-9T, not to be confused with the Yak-9K, which I do have, but I'm not using right now, but I'm allowed to play realistic, and basically, I have been playing War Thunder, and I have been playing mostly realistic. Mostly realistic. I played a couple of arcade games because quite simply at the point in time I was being thrashed at realistic and I wasn't really enjoying it. You'd want to think that if you play realistic lots of times you're going to get the experience and understand what you're doing. I don't. I suffer from that quite badly. I don't know why, I just do. I'm just not a very good player. I'm just not. Anyway, I am considering making a kind of demonstration. I don't know what it's called. I should have a dictionary just sit next to me and read out the words I'm looking for, but that would take minutes and minutes on end because I don't really know the words I'm looking for half the time. and my sound is dropping out again. Do you want to stop doing that sound? Thank you. Interesting. It does that. As I said, both of my inputs are dropping out occasionally, which makes me unhappy, but hey, not much I can do about it. Showcase, that's the one. A showcase. I'm contemplating doing a showcase, just because I've got the skins to do so. I've got about 10 or 15 skins, and I just want to show them to you guys, because they may not get them. The average high, or reasonably high skin download is about 50 or so. I haven't had I have had one 100 download skin, but the reasoning behind that was purely because I screwed up 4 times, and so 25 people downloaded it 4 times. Not something I'm particularly proud about, that one. Okay, so now back to the Warfunder. There appears to be a target down there, maybe a B-25, maybe a BBJ. It is some form of big aircraft. I'm guessing it's a bomber. However, the possibility is that it's a P-38, but it appears to be travelling too quickly, so I'm going to take a guess and say it is a... no, it's not. I think it's a B-25 going low, aka PBJ, which is good, because I have a 37mm cannon, which ought to destroy this target if I get some good shots off and pay attention to where I'm shooting, etc, etc. It's a PBJ, who knew? So, you will notice I'm only running on 85% thrust, or that's called thrust. The reasoning behind that is pretty simple. I consider the 100% to be war emergency power on the basis that it causes the engine to overheat rather quickly. The engine overheats naturally, but 85% is pretty good. I'm adjusting that with my fingers, by the way. I'm probably going to need some support, but something tells me nobody's going to come unless that P-39 comes along. So this is going to be a tail chase. Issues with tail chasing, people. Lots of them. There are lots and lots of issues with tail chasing. First off, this PBJ has an excellent rear gunner. It's got 2 12.7s, which means if I'm hit, I'm dead. Although he's not focused on that at the moment, I don't know what he's doing. So at the moment, I'm just going to strafe with my... now he's going to use them. There you go. Because I've just alerted him to my presence. I think it's because maybe he's slowing up. Let's see where the closest can go. Did I just bounce? Pull away, pull away. I think he's going to bomb the base and destroy it, but there's nothing I can do. I'll just wait for him to either blow himself up. No. I'll just miss entirely, that's cool. Either one's pretty good for me. It just bounced another 37. That doesn't happen very often. They don't just bounce 37s. Okay, let's see here. Oh, alas. My crew, well, my pilot has died, but I think this guy's going to die anyway. I'll just check. Oh, that's a nice skin. L2M. It's not a custom skin, you could tell, because otherwise you'd be able to see it. I don't know where he went. Lost him. Never mind, I tried my best. To the hangar. So I'm just waiting for a game at the moment, and I don't really know how the previous game went. I wouldn't be able to tell you because I haven't finished that yet. It's only been a couple of minutes. I'm just waiting for a game. I have the choice to go with either the MiG 334 or the Lag 335. That's not the one I have the most upgraded version, nor is that, I believe, but I can work for that. Now, what am I researching? I am researching the PE3 biz because I like to do everything in order and get it done. So I've gone for the PE3 here. I don't really like it at all. Its turret is useless since there's only one. This one has 2, thank goodness. Even if it is 17.62, it still works. The format armament is actually 120mm. This thing has only 2 12.7s, which is about the same equivalent as the armament of this thing, or maybe even this thing. It really just is not worth the point. I don't understand why even it's in tier 3. But we are going into a battle, so let's focus on that. Getting straight into it, we are facing the Americans and British which means no turn fighting and just pure energy fighting if I can do it right. Chances are I can't, but I'll try. I'll try. Now, I'm surrounded by a bunch of Yak 3Ps, which is always reassuring, because with Yak 3Ps come P47s and Spitfire Mark 9s. And I don't like Spitfire Mark 9s. I really don't like Spitfire Mark 9s. They're like really good turn fighters that can catch up with you. I hate them, actually. Would be a better way of describing them. Now, my first, if I recall, my first Typhoon battle was my first Tier 3 battle. And that was terrifying. I am ever since, and still am, terrified of Tier 3. And it is purely because it's just too quick. I mean, you'll get there, and then the decisions are instant, you know? You gotta be on the ball. If you're not on the ball, you're gonna die. It's as simple as that. I'm not on the ball half the time, and I'm just really, really, really not good. So we got a bunch of UFOs, Yak 3Ps and all that, and they seem to be in a squadron, which may cause a dilemma, because if they are in a squadron, it means they may not come to my rescue unless the whole squad decides to do so. By then, I may as well be dead. So we are crawling up to an altitude, wherever that is. Just like to show to you, if you're ever going to play in simulator battles, just in case you're asking or wondering, the best cockpit to have is one with the most view. This one, I give it an 8 out of 10. Got a big window going around, right view. The best one for that is a Typhoon at this tier, I think, because it's got pretty good. It's got a bubble canopy, I believe. Spitfires, the Spitfires also have one as well, so that's good. Ignoring chat, I don't even know what's going on there. Yes, odd place chat. So, for those of you who may not know, the optimum climb rate depends on your aircraft's speed. The optimum climb rate for the average fighter is about 17 to 20 degrees. For bombers, it's normally about 10 to 15 degrees. Excuse me. And that's a bomber down there. And he's going for a wicked dive. I think that's a welly, but I'm not sure because of the angle of attack. I believe that's a B-25. Yes, it's a B-25, which means... where's he going? I don't really want to attack him. It's always destined for success, isn't it, really? Attacking a B-25. You saw how the previous video went for PBJ. This is the same. They've all got 12.7s. Not friendly. I should probably learn how to attack one of these at some point in time. He's flying off. I've lost him because he went outside my 6.4 range, but I can see the flak. Excuse me. And there he is. Diving, I believe? No. Where is he? Deuce? Well, that's baloney. Where did he just go? Okay. I got squad view, I believe. No, not squad view, just co-pilot. Co-pilot? I know what I'm talking about. Comrade view, or whatever they call it in the Soviet Union. Which means that Yak 3 can see the target, therefore I can see the target. Bit cheaty, but hey. I know. I guess he would have radioed to me, but still. Let's see where. Oh, they're diving on the right. Okay, so I have to pull up now because one fighter's going for it. And here comes the fighter swarm. Rather inconvenient. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 6. Great, 6. One's diving. I might go for that P-47. Go for P-47. He's got the onward speed. Oh god, there's too many of them. Is that a heavy fighter? No, light fighter going far too quickly on the turns. Anyone coming down to me? Hella yes. He is. Or he's just descending. Too scary anyway. P-63 is going down, but slowly he's coming onto that Yak 3. This guy possibly is coming straight down onto me, which means I'm terrified. Senseless. Got nothing on my 6. Let's make sure I do what I'm doing. Ooh, Typhoon. He's probably going to go for head on. There we go. He's in a Typhoon late, which means somehow For some reason he managed to bounce my cannons, but that's cool. Let's go up and over. Straight over. I wonder what he's doing. Is he going evasive? No, he's just gonna... I think he's gonna do outright speed. I just gotta watch my above now, because that's not good. It's one of these guys coming down. He's gonna turn fight, very bad. He's missed. Please forget the bomber and support. Going for a P63. Watch him come round. Pull hard. Hit the ground maybe. Don't know. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Time to get out of here. Bug out of here. I don't even have war emergency power. There's a King Cobra. Oh lord. This ain't gonna go well. Right, down, back into it. I'm being shot at by something American. Just gonna go straight out of it and probably get shot down. Here we go. It's just Thunderbolt. Great. At least I'm not being chased, I don't think. Not anymore. No, I am. I really am. Oh dear, there's lots of things coming for me. Oh. Really helps if I pay attention. That was incredible fluke. Lay off the war emergency power equivalent and then shot at by AAA. That is a hellstorm right there of things that want to kill me. Let's just evade this King Cobra. Just going for the rounds. It's a thing to evade this guy as well. And he just cut off my wing with 112.7. That's a joke. Alas, it was a Thunderbolt. Who knew? Who knew? So, my team, let's see. Fooling around, fooling around, fooling around, not fooling around, fooling around, fooling around. So basically my team are doing nothing. This is what I was expecting. Never mind. Alright, so, long story short, I'm back in the airfield again, and I'm back playing the Americans again. So my plan now is to go full aggro and just not stop. Kill them all, wipe them all out, single-handedly, of course. And forget the team. Well, it was forget the team anyway, there's half a squadron there, excellent. This IL-2M skin is very pretty. I like it a lot. Somebody's shooting. Great, so we have a team of GAC-1Bs. Brilliant. Can pull away from this IL-2M. See? Beautiful skin. Love it. So climb rate is about here. Climb away. You'll be able to tell if the climb rate's wrong because your speed will start to decrease until it gets to stall speed, and then you'll just keep going down until you accelerate or change your pitch. That's a Yak 9K. Yak 9Ks come with an absurdly big gun. It's a 57mm. Why do you need a 57mm gun? You don't, because a 37mm, unless it's American, will destroy anything. So when you see that P25 bouncing a 37mm, you bring out the Yak 9K, and if it bounces that, then good job, guys. You screwed up. That's all there is really to it. So once again, we're going for the climb. I guess I'm just going to have to climb higher. This Yak 9K, correction T, is a medium altitude fighter. It is not a high altitude fighter, and it's certainly not a low altitude fighter because frankly it just cannot do the turning. It just can't. It's got the speed and the climb. That's what it's about. Even now it hasn't got the best climb rate. So what it is about coming down, energy fighting, leaving, repeat, and then just hoping that your team can keep doing that until you survive. I am contemplating making a skin for this. I just don't know what it would be, because frankly the Russian skins are the hardest to make by far, because not only are there incredibly few historic references on Russian skins, because very few of the aircraft had identification marks apart from aces, and even fewer of them had regiment marks and country marks, and they would just had the star on, and that was it really. So it'd either have to be a non-historical, a semi-fictional, or a historic ace. which means a lot of historic accuracy, and my previous historic skins have not gone down well in the community. It's kind of put me off them quite a lot. So this Yak 9K, even though it's got a bigger and heavier gun, is actually out-climbing me. It's not that he's getting further away from me width-wise, he is a little bit, but he's actually out-climbing me, I can tell, because he's going higher up, faster. Only just, but he's still doing it, which annoys me, because I should be going faster. I've got engine upgrades and all that. I think I might go for that Mosquito, I'm not sure. There's another B-25. Don't really want to head on with B-25. There's a fighter there. What is that? Yeah, it's B-25. So, what are these? Are they all part of the same? No, they're not all part of the same group. Okay. So no, I'm not doing that. You guys can do it. I'm not doing it. A base has been destroyed in one go. Is this a B-25's work? No. No? Hello? My base must have been over there. Ah, there he is. Okay. There's a fighter up there. This B... P-47 looks too big. P-38, oh, for goodness sake. Head-ons with my favourite aircraft ever. I love this. Full war emergency power. It's probably going to overheat pretty quickly. 105 degrees. I'll live. You can turn fight with these guys. Just not with anyone else. Don't bother climbing after them either. Waste of time. Where's this Yak going? Yak is abandoning ship? No, he's coming around. So if we just come around. Oh, an IL-2 has just shot down a B-25. Very nice. Temperature is reaching 108. Cause for concern. Missed. He missed. All good. Distracted. Now he's got 2 on his tail. I can lay off the war emergency power. I'm not going to come and chase him because that would be not worth it. Spitfire. Spitfire, Spitfire, Spitfire. Broadstairs. You are not interested in the target. There's 4 other aircraft behind. No, including you, there are 4 others. Just me, there's 3 other aircraft. Let's see how this is going to roll. He's going to turn fight. I'm not going to even bother. Head on this guy, maybe. Oh! The flukiest shots you have ever seen. Oh, that was a double kill. I can't believe it. No kills for the first game, 2 kills for the second game, or third game even, I don't know. I'm not going to get third time lucky with this guy. No way. Let's just use 1 round. I don't know what this F6F is going to try and do, but there's not much you can do. Would somebody like to attack the invading Spitfire? He is a Mark IIB, I believe, but still, he's got 2 cannons. Not friendly. Tell you what I'll do, I'll energy fight. We're going in a straight line. I can do that. I think. His rate of climb may not be the same as mine. But I think I can do what I'm going to try and do. Just come around. Who's coming up on him? Oh, there's a B-40. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I've baited half a team. Oh, brilliant. I'll just level off. No, water's overheating. Let's see how this goes. And pull it around. You're going to miss. Or not. We're going to cut up my plane in half. Okay, no way I can recover from that. Out we go. P-40 outclimbs the Yak 3P. Something wrong there. Something very wrong there. Because that never happens. Ever. Oh well, I got my 2 kills. I'm satisfied to some extent. Not much I can do really. I just need to work on using my aircraft properly. that's it for today's video. I haven't got much else to show you. Well, I haven't got anything else to show you. This may have dragged on a bit too long. So, next War Thunder video ought to be either this with the British line, whatever aircraft I'm feeling like flying, perhaps the latest Spitfire in my collection, or a showcase of my skins. It depends on what I'm feeling like doing. So, until then, I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that is. And do stick around, look at my channel, look at my work on War Thunder Live forums, just look for the same name here, just Runix, and yeah, well, goodbye, I guess. Yeah, goodbye.